Alright, so, Worlds Collide, Final Fantasy 6. I gotta do some practice and everything here, but before I get to the practicing for the rest of the week, I will say that, however, we have a Seed of the Week this time, which I don't really do. I don't normally do Seed of the Weeks, however, this time they picked one of my flags for Seed of the Week. Now, I will say that we had to reset the flag set after a couple hours because we realized that the miscellaneous portion of my flag set got cut off, which unfortunately made it so that you couldn't auto sprint, which was really bad. But the rest of it was there. It was just like auto sprint was off, the flashes were still on. All the stuff that I always turn off was or just missing, or on rather, for sprint and everything. So that was kind of bad. So luckily I got a hold of the admin and we fixed it, so that's back in there now, so that should be ready to go. So without further ado, we will get into the Worlds Collide. Now again, all my camera setups and everything will be now upper right and stuff like that, because no matter what scene I use, we'll be using the camera in the upper right portion here and anything extra down below. This is going to be the way, like I said, for the Minecraft, for Triangle Strategy, which I haven't been playing for a while. I got to get back into that and everything. But so this is my flag set. This is what I call the Treasure Hunter flag set. You'll be starting with Locke, Terra, and Cyan. And the reason why I picked those three is because those three have the highest concentration of chests across all the characters in the game. And the reason for that is because all the stores are closed. There is 0 gold in this flag set, and there's nothing in the stores. You do, however, start with a dried meat, so you don't have to find the dried meat, so that is provided for you in case you need to recruit Gao, if you get Gao and you want to do Gao's check. So I do give you a dried meat, but you only get one, so don't accidentally blow it on something that, that you don't want to mess with. So just to go over the flags real quick, are the objectives. So it's 6 characters, 10 espers, so 1 esper more than the Ultra League have been doing. Domo Castle Dream Awaken for the sword tech as usual, which if you get the abilities for Locke, Terra, and Cyan are random, so you don't know if you get the sword text or not. But since you do have Cyan, you'll be able to get the sword text really early, so there's a key for that. Also, the unlock skip is kind of like Ultra League, but it's 9 and 13 instead of 9 and 12. I upped it 1 esper on that as well. But you only need to do 1 of those 2 objectives. Again, you get dried meat immediately. You get a set of Dragoon gear if you defeat 5 dragons. You also get a high tier item once you complete the Doma Dream Throne. It's not so instead of completing the Doma Dream where you get the sword, you also get a high tier item when you go back to the throne room again. When you get the Esper, you actually get another high tier item. If you complete the entire Latte River, you get a high tier item. If you complete Mount Zozo, Zozo Tower, and Phoenix Cave, the 3 other checks that these 3 have, you get another high tier item. And if you do the extra portion, which is the Norse Battle and the Tri-Toch Cliff, which are bonus side objectives are available to everybody, you get another high tier item. Why do they give high tier items for doing all these checks? Well, again, all the stores are closed, so the only way you're going to be able to heal if you just happen to get health for an ability, or you find a lot of elixirs, or you get espers that are going to give you healing. That's the only way you're going to be able to find healing in this game, except for all the pots and everything like that. It's not permadeath, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult to heal because you're not going to have those extra items for tents and sleep bags like that. So it's going to put the hardness factor a little bit. But you do get a lot of high tier items available to you, and you are able to, and the chest actually randomization has been turned up quite a bit. So the crazy items, there's going to be a lot of crazy items, could be a lot of bad items, we don't know. So that is what the Sword of the Week is about. And so I'll clip this off as a little example or demonstration of what this entails. A flag set again, you are starting with Loctite and Cyan. You know that. You do not start naked. You do get basic gear on yourself. Again, not everyone learns Sword Tech. Not everyone learns the Blitzes. Lore 3 to 6. MP is 75 to 21 or 25% across all of them. You get 10 to 15 rages. You get 2 dances to start with, which everybody can learn. So dances, not everybody can learn dances. Sorry. Steel is increased at a higher rate. All the abilities are random. Possess, X-Magic, Shock, and Magitech will be off. Experiences times 3, magic points and gold are times 5. And the scaling is only 2.5. So you're actually going to be outscaling the your levels. Your amount of XP you're going to get is outscaling what your checks are. The max scaling is up to 40, so it's a little low in the low end. Bosses are not going to be mixed or anything. They're just going to be basic. Encounters are completely shuffled. All of them are going to be escapable. Once they're escapable, are going to be escapable. No Ultimar, Zingers, or anything like that. That's fine. Espers will be guaranteed to have at least 2 spells to 5. The bonus will be random. There'll be a 100% chance of a bonus, so all the Espers will have bonuses. But if you're going to summon it, multi-summon is actually turned on. So I did turn on the multi-summon, but it's going to cost you extra to use a summon at 100 to 140% of the MP. So it's a little bit better. And also, Natural Magic is completely randomized with randomized spells as well. You do start with 3 Moogle Charms, 6 Warp Stones, 10 Phoenix Downs, and 3 Tools. So you actually start with a lot of gear, including the dried meat. Everything's going to be completely equipable. Curse Shield's going to be 6 to 15. I want a 6 on the bottom because you are able to start that immediately in the game. So 6, I raised the bottom a little bit higher because we knew it was going to happen. Again, shops are completely empty, so there's no reason to be selling things or anything, and nothing's going to be available in the stores. Chests are shuffled at random to 100%, so they're completely randomized and shuffled. Along with the monsters in the box are also shuffled. Coliseum, 255 of the rewards of 255 are going to be visible, so all rewards are going to be visible, so you'll be able to trade in items for possible for that. And there'll be experience eggs and luminas in that place. There will be XPs and luminas available for the looting in these chests and everything as you go across the landscape. Auto Sprint is now turned on, along with the original in-name display will be automatically on. Event timers are turned off. The Y button will actually change the NPC mascot of your party, and I did remove all the worst flashes. Also, the character skins are adjusted slightly on the chroma, so to the palettes that I usually use. So that is also there and there. Okay, well, I hope you like this Seed of the Week, so let me know, and I will give you a brief little pause here to try it out yourself. All right, enjoy.